Hey everyone, welcome to the Epilogue channel, and today I want to talk about love of my life, the Formula 1. Today F1 games are made under Electronic Arts, even F1 series is not fully EA series. It's still made by Codemasters, but EA bought the studio in 2021, so I think it's safe to say that it is an EA game now. But important question, did EA destroy another legendary series, or they actually gave Codemaster a fresh air and more money to develop even better game than they did before? So, how I'm gonna do this video? I will take some reference game from Codemaster era such as F1 2018 and 19, because I have the most experience with these ones. Then we will pick F1 2021 because that's gonna be our main reference game, because it's technically the first year when F1 did arrive under band of EA, and then I'm gonna talk about F1 24. So yeah, let's find out. F1 2018. For me, very easily recognizable because it's the first year for pilots covered by Halo. When we ignore classic improvements of every annual game like graphics or audiovisual side, F1 2018 was actually pretty nicely changed with some new rank and multiplayer system. Because online racing in F1 before that was, well. So the things were kind of improved in multiplayer if you didn't go for unranked race. We also did get new energy recovery system, or ERS if you want, so you had to plan to take an advantage of your battery in your car. We did get interaction with media, so you had to answer politely about your team to get development points for improvements of your car, and yeah, that's about it from updates that actually made at least some minor difference. Thing that I just didn't like about this game is force feedback and overall driving model, because it's just very numb. Cars feels like it's sometimes on rails and it's hard to catch when you're losing traction. They also somehow managed to understeer a lot, which is very un-F1 car thing, and I don't know. I think it's just overall big downside of these earlier F1 games. We're gonna talk about that in a moment, but driving model of classic F1 cars in this game is even worse. How could possibly any historic Formula 1 car understeer in a corner with minimal downforce? I can't understand that to this day. It doesn't matter which one you pick. If you're driving Michael Schumacher F2002 or McLaren MP4 something or Lotus 72, it's very obvious they were made on the same platform and just being set up differently. So, what about F1 2019? What did we get? Well, we did get Formula 2 cars, which was awesome, and I really enjoyed X-Hunt single player and car with them. Lucas Weber and Devon Butler were a little silly for me, but okay, I somehow managed to get over it. What we also did get, except annual changes like better graphics or sound, in my opinion it wasn't even changed for better, or slightly better AI or some new changed classic cars, well, we did get new revoked driving model, which was less oversteery and it felt more natural than previous game. But now it was too easy. Cars didn't protest by where you were steering, they were just on rails and they have done everything you wanted, so this driving model is probably better for consistent laps on controller or in multiplayer, but I don't know, it just did lack the soul. And now we can go to F1 2021. Not 20, because I simply didn't play this game, but from what I've heard, there was not much of an innovation. So F1 21. We lost classic cars, like all of them. This would be a very sad moment in some other racing series, but the driving model was really bad, so I actually didn't mind that much. But then I remembered they instead added career expansion called Breaking Point, which would have been epic career story of F2 drivers, but Devon Butler was so comically bad character in every way that I just can't play to this day. Anyway, we also did get new driving model and force feedback. It's still a little bit rubbery experience, but it's an improvement. Car actually feels like it's not just on railways. Oversteer is more grabby instead of smooth drift like with some drift car, so also much more realistic. Sounds improved a lot. Even we still have a drive vacuum cleaner and yeah, gameplay experience is better. But here comes some little hints that this game was developed under EA, because now you can buy skins for everything. You can have your own car, helmet, overall, gloves, etc. It's annoying, but this is still more of pay to look cool than pay to win, so I don't think it's such a big issue here. Overall, does it feel like EA destroyed this game? Not that much. The vibe is still the same, but you have different looking menu which is more generic, and it's keeping this UI to this day, which is disappointment. Soundcheck is maybe a little bit worse and futuristic, but honestly, the only time you hear a soundcheck in this game is it's in the menu, so I don't care that much. It's still a game I would play to this day. Then we have a little jump for the newest creation of F1 games, the F1 24. Honestly, when I watched some comparing videos of difference between F1 23 and 24, I was like, wait, what? They promote as a new feature being able to play for one of F1 drivers in career mode? Or that you can take drivers like Nigel Mansell or Ayrton Senna and you can start a new car with them? Oh my god, what a revolution. You're building a reputation with your answers and that affects research of your car. Oh my god, that's great. We literally have this kind of mechanic in F1 2018. Okay, what do we also get? A new hair for drivers? An update for already existing tracks? That's awesome. I wouldn't make fun of it, but Codemasters is literally promoting this as a new features of F1 game. What about, getting fixed VR optimization because it's tragic? Or making something new? Nope, we will not get anything like that. What we will get is a new driving model that's better for players playing on the controller, which is great, but it's much more shit for steering wheel players. And I understand this will always be a balance between these two, but there are already games that prove it's possible, like Gran Turismo series or WRC series or F1 21. Driving model feels again a bit more on weirder side with rubbery understeer feel. I understand it's a new F1 era of F1 cars compared to F1 21, but it just doesn't make sense. These cars should oversteer and that's it. Anyway, any real improvements except slight changes of lighting for better graphics, new tweaks for career AI and new driver's hair? Well, that's kind of a problem. F1 24 seriously don't bring any changes in comparison, not F1 23 but F1 21. I'm not that kind of gamer who is satisfied when a new game gets a slightly changed UI or graphic or a new skin or track, it doesn't matter, you can name it. What I think F1 game really needs is an improved driving model, more engaging AI, maybe some more immersive and actually change animations, films, challenges, off-season events, just getting yourself more into a life of an actual F1 driver. So to answer our main question of this video, do I think that EA destroyed this racing series? Well, they made horrible changes sometimes, but I'm afraid that even with just Codemasters involved, the situation would look the same. When you have an annual game series, you can't make too much changes for one game because obviously you would damage the game after. Wouldn't it be so much better to make just DLC for every new year? Well, yes it would, but they wouldn't make so much money from it, so yeah, that's probably never gonna happen. But that's only my opinion, so if you want to share something, don't be scared to leave a comment and I will see you in the next video. Bye.